Hi, I'm McRabbit, a second-year graduate student and a future educator. I would like to walk you through a Weebly website which mainly discusses the importance of technological literacy in the 21st century that I've created. Since there's such a vast need for students to acquire new competencies in the world that they will face after school, it is important for educators to be able to comprehend and be a lifelong learner and ensure that technology is incorporated in every step of a student's education. The entries I've created on my website highlight some important concepts regarding to technology in the domain of education. The technological pedagogies that are highly important to this field is TPACK and SAMR. Just a brief overview, TPACK is a technological pedagogical content knowledge where teachers are expected to understand technology, understand how to use it effectively through pedagogical practices, and understand the curriculum, while SAMR is substitution, augmentation, modification, and redefinition. What we are truly looking for as teachers is redefinition. This is where we're using technology in a meaningful way and using it for things that are otherwise impossible. Substitution is the basic way that teachers currently are using technology, but we need to work on this and become teachers that are modifying it towards modification or redefinition. I have 3 main lesson plans on my Weebly site. You can use these to further understand and develop what SAMR is really about. A really important concept that is needed for every field within education, every department, is universal design for learning. This is when teaching is used to enhance every student's learning experience and not just individual differences. There's 3 main points in it: universality and equity, which is not to be confused with generalizing students, because it's about students' separate, unique needs, but addressing them all. Flexibility and inclusivity is making sure that you as a teacher are inclusive to the limited technologies available, but you're inclusive to your students and you're responsive. Simplicity and safety, there's no better way of saying it than minimizing complexity and maximizing physical and emotional safety within the classroom. 21st century competency. A technological competency is a capacity to employ a variety of skills to accomplish a task. These 21st century competencies are needed because the changes in workforce from an industrial model to a production is rapid, and it's technological driven and interconnected, globalized knowledge economy. It is important for education systems to keep in pace with these changing times. While we are keeping pace with these changing times, it's important for teachers to create a BYOD digital contract in which students can co-create a plan with their teacher of what is important guidelines and restrictions when using your tablet or The concepts of new literacies are very important. New literacies move away from nonlinear texts, and they are skills or new ways of thinking to aid or help and expand how students engage with the world as they become global citizens. Even digital natives need that time to expand their learnings, considering that technology expands so fast. And so teachers and students learn from each other. Understanding assistive technology is highly important for the new educator in our field to accommodate and modify. It's very important within the universal design for learning. There are many technologies out there. I briefly talked about SnapType, which is an occupational therapy app that helps students with fine motor problems to access individual worksheets within classrooms. There's plenty of technology out there. I'd like to quickly talk about code.org and just the importance of learning code for children. Since our technology is expanding so fast, we need to be able to give students backgrounds of what is actually happening within technology. There's also apps such as Toondoo that you can use within classrooms. And there's multiple other ones that we have looked at within our classroom itself. Thank you for listening to our presentation.